Hey, can you say your first and last name for me real quick?
Curtis Williams.
And Chris, what year and position?
I play outside linebacker, and I'm a senior.
All right, so all the practices, getting ready for that season opener.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult one, facing a pretty good team.
Oh, yeah.
First, you got to travel, but then you got to play. But I'm sure come Saturday, very happy to face somebody else and kind of get things going.
Yeah, I mean, we've been working all spring, all fall, and finally we get to enter a stage where eyes are on us. The world wants to see how we're going to react, and I think we're not going to lay anybody down. We're going to go out there and play 100%, and my guys are going to give it 100%. So I hope Midwestern's ready. Do the same.
Yeah, after the practices, some scrimmages, do you feel like you guys are ready for this?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, of course it's rough. Always, when you're beginning the camp, things aren't always put together. But I'm glad to see how much we progressed. We progressed. It's like night and day from when we first started. So I think we're ready. We're never going to be perfect. No team that I've ever been on ever is, but we're ready as we can be, and we're going to continue our preparation until game day. So.
Years past with all those guys before they graduated, that it was expected for Humboldt State offense to score a lot of points.
Yeah.
Who knows expect from this year's offense, but do you feel like there's a lot of pressure on the defense to kind of give them that added boost?
Yeah. I mean, we've always been an offensive maniac. Really, we have a history of just having a really explosive offense. So it's nothing new. Defense has always had that pressure to step up, and I think this year more than ever we're going to feel that void of stepping up and being that defense that we need to be. That it demanded of us. Our coaches demanded of us. So yeah.
Humboldt State used to doing its fair share of traveling. You guys will do a lot of traveling this year. Going to Texas, I'm sure the temperature is a lot warmer than we're experiencing here. You hear about guys cramping up. And others, but how do you guys prepare yourself not only for the game, but just physically for a game like that?
It's really hard to emulate those conditions. You can't really prepare yourself for 100-degree heat in this area, but we can go hard every play, make sure we give it our all every rep, and the rest will take care of itself. I mean, just because we're in an environment where it's 70 degrees doesn't mean we can't be conditioned or just as much prepared as they are. So I'm not worried about our conditioning. I don't think any of these guys, they come from Southern LA and other places all around the country. So we're pretty acclimated to playing football in any heat, and I don't think it's going to be too much of a factor when it comes to game day.
And that's still early in the week, but have you seen anything on tape from Midwestern and what their offense is, and how do you guys plan to attack?
Yeah. I mean, I've been watching them for couple weeks now, probably a couple months, just getting ready for this day. But I'm not going to go too much in the game plan, but we're going to be fast, aggressive, and we're going to fire on all cylinders. We're not going to hold anything back, and hopefully they won't either.
All right, great. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, just go Jacks. Thanks everybody for supporting us. It's been a great ride, and just continue to come out, and we look forward to seeing you guys on game day.
I guess one last question. The other day, we got you say, hey, this is the last scrimmage ever. Of course, this is the last season opener ever for the Jacks. Do you think about that at all, or is it just like you kind of zero that out and just focus on this game?
I mean, it's a little mixture of both, honestly. Does it sway away from my focus from the game? No, not at all. But it's always in my heart. This place is always going to be in my heart, and it's really hard to talk about, but. Yeah, no, it doesn't get away from my game plan. I know the goal. We know the goal, but it's always it's going to be in our hearts forever. So no, I don't forget about it. I don't block it out. I actually kind of use it as fuel. One last ride. Let's go do it. So
sounds good. Well, good luck on the Saturday.
Thank you guys.
I have a question for you real quick on that same subject. With this being the last, of everything. How does the last home game that's going to come up? Where do you see that being different from any other years or any other games? How are you?
Well, I'm gonna kind of savor it more. I'm not gonna say I took it for granted my previous years, but I'm definitely gonna, soak it in. As it becomes a reality. as it has became a reality, it's become more valuable to me. So just soaking it in, taking an extra look at everything and playing all out.